So guys, I'm just walking down in downtown Dubai, and it's Saturday, and it's been exactly 1 week since we arrived in Dubai and moved here permanently. And I wanted to film this video for you to actually explain the whole process, how we found an apartment, how we got the visa, how much that it costs to actually move here. So let me break it down. We applied for the remote working visa, and it took around 24 hours to get approval. It was a super simple process, so we uploaded like 6 months of banking statement, employment contract, payment slips, and insurance as well. We received the approval via email. We basically, it was an e-visa, and it stated that we need to be in Dubai within 90 days or so, or 60 days, I can't remember. We would need to enter Dubai within the 60 days to receive the Emirates ID. Otherwise, the visa will be cancelled. The visa itself costs like 90 euros, so super cheap. If you compare it to other visas available in Dubai, so for example, an employment visa costs around 2,500 euros. If you want to open up a business, it costs up to 10,000 euros a year. To get all the licenses, you need to get an office, like a physical office space. So we thought a remote working visa was the best option for us. As soon as we got the remote working visa, we basically booked an Emirates flight from Madrid to Dubai. And since we had a lot of luggage, obviously we've been moving, the tickets were costing about 1,500 euros. So we had to purchase extra luggage, and we were 2 people. We flew economy, so nothing too fancy. A couple of days later, we joined a Telegram group, and we've been looking at apartments. So basically, there are lots of Telegram groups in Dubai where a lot of real estate agents post the flats available for rent. And we got in touch with a real estate agent. Basically, we told them, hey, we're looking for a flat, love to pay monthly, and our budget is around 2,000 euros. She found us an apartment in GVC. The building is called Bingati Corner. We viewed the apartment via Google Meet. My sister has been living here in Dubai for 2 years already, so I called her up and I asked her to view the apartment for me and check it out and see if everything is okay, if water has a good pressure, and everything has been working. This was actually the only apartment that we saw, and we loved the apartment straight away. It was completely new. The building was new as well. So they just finalized it, and after we said, okay, we'll take the flat, the real estate agent said, well, you would need to pay in quarterly checks. So that means you pay 3 months or 4 months up front. It's actually quite usual in Dubai to pay not a monthly rental fee, but rather a quarterly or half yearly or just one check up front. Since we didn't want to pay so much money up front, we asked them to negotiate it down, and we negotiated to actually monthly payments. The rental fee went up a little bit, like 100 euros a month more, and the landlord agreed, and there was no problem. So basically we're paying at the moment 1,890 euros a month, and for the agent fee we had to pay about 1,200 euros or 5,000 dirhams, an initial deposit of 9,000 dirhams, which is roughly 2,200 euros or so. And this was the only cost that we had to pay, and we signed the agreement online. We sent it over Telegram actually, and everything got approved, and super simple. Now last week on the 15th we arrived in Dubai, and on Sunday we moved into the flat. The process was straightforward. The real estate agent from the landlord actually met us at the building at Bingati Corner. It took us around 2 hours or so to get the approval, to get all the documents, because every time you move into the flat you need to get like a permit, like a move-in permit. Once we arrived in the flat, we actually decided to apply for an Emirates ID. So this is like a residence permit card, which you require. And if you want to have anything in Dubai, for example, like normal internet connection at home, or you want to have utilities or anything else, you need Emirates ID. So we went to an Amr center. I believe it's a government-owned business, where they help you with all the applications for Emirates ID and renewal of Emirates ID, and so on. So the same day after we applied for the Emirates ID, and the Emirates ID, it involves a few steps. So the first step is basically you need to go to a medical center to do a check, and the check involves a blood test and an x-ray of your chest, and they check for different serious illnesses. So for example, the x-ray test is for tuberculosis, and the blood test is actually for HIV or hepatitis C. On the next day we received the results. They said everything is clear, fitness test is passed, and we got scheduled for the fingerprint. Once we did the medical check, the only thing left to do in order to receive the Emirates ID is you need to do a finger scan. And the finger scan is done by government people. You go to the happiness center, you receive an appointment. They take your fingerprint of both hands. It takes about 5 minutes, and they are extremely friendly, extremely nice, and it's super smooth. You don't have to pay anything anymore because you paid everything at Amr Center. And once that's done, the courier will bring you the Emirates ID within a couple of days. We haven't received our Emirates ID just yet, and we should receive it maybe on Monday or Tuesday at the latest. And once the Emirates ID is there, you can basically, we will connect our internet at home. We will connect all the utilities. At the moment, all the utilities are going through the landlord. So he is paying through his own account. But once our Emirates ID is there, we will basically reconnect everything on our name. And yeah, and then we'll rent a car as well. And basically that's it. So I will show you guys as well, like how our building looks, how our flat looks, so you have a better understanding. So let me show you the flat that we rented here in Bengati Corner. It's basically based in GVC, and I'll show you, like I'll do like a little walk around, and I'll show you how the flat looks. We don't have a key in this apartment, a keypad, or it's based on fingerprint, but we couldn't configure the fingerprint. So let me just enter the number, open up the apartment. This is actually a 1-bedroom. And as you can see, this is the kitchen. Nobody lived here before, but as you can see, everything is here. So a washing machine. Basically, we need to connect the gas as well. We haven't done it yet because we haven't received the Emirates ID yet. This is on the list. As soon as we get the Emirates ID, we will be able to connect the internet and connect gas and water. This is the living room. It's quite nice. It's quite comfy. Everything was already here in the flat, so we haven't purchased too much furniture. The only thing that we actually purchased was this little table, just to have some breakfast or some lunch. And this is where we actually work, since we work remotely. As you can see, 2 laptops, iPad, headphones as well. A very comfy sofa. And let me show you the balcony. So the balcony is one of the nicest features here. This is actually the view. As you can see, a lot of construction is going on over here. And then another construction is over there. During the day, it's all right. It's not too loud because we're on the 16th floor, but still lots of construction going on. The flat costs 1,890 euros a month, plus utilities, so around 2,000 euros a month. We have 2 bathrooms. This is 1 bathroom, like a guest bathroom. Let me show you the second bathroom. This is the second bathroom, basically, with a shower. It looks quite nice. It's quite functional. And this is the bedroom, so it's a new mattress they provided to us, like nobody was sleeping here before. The bed is quite huge, super plus king size, I guess. And this is the cupboard here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we just arrived in Blue Waters, and it's actually a man-made island. It's similar to the Palm. There are lots of restaurants around. There is this Dubai famous wheel. I'm not sure what's it called. I think it's called the Ain. Never been there before, but you can actually see the whole Dubai there. So it's actually a very nice residential area here. And lots of people are living here. I hear a lot of Russian speakers. I think it's more of a Russian-speaking area here in Blue Waters. So it's the national holiday here in Dubai. So Monday, Tuesday is off, so it's a long weekend. And as you can see, lots of cyber trucks here, lots of supercars as well. So Dubai is split up a little bit into different areas, like living areas as well. So our area is called GVC, but for example, Blue Waters has its own community as well, has its own like mall. We have a mall as well. Here is the main shopping area in Blue Waters. As you can see, lots of tourists here, but also residents. This is so amazing. And this is why actually everybody wants to live in Dubai, because the views here, and you can see over there, this is Marina. Today is actually Saturday. I didn't realize because I have been working today half of day and yesterday until 1 a.m. or so. So as you can see, lots of activities, lots of boats around, and I'll show you in a second as well. Over there, as you can see, this is the marina. This is the famous address. This is a hotel and an apartment as well. The apartments are actually quite amazing. Maybe we'll check it out a bit later and go in and show you how the lobby looks. But overall, the views here are incredible. It feels a little bit like Gotham City. A lot of yachts are being rented as well. So this is Saturday. A lot of people are just going over there. and chilling. We actually last year we took out the yacht for 2 times, so we rented it for 2 days straight. Once for Christmas night and once for a birthday party. It was actually quite good. Nothing too fancy, but it was a little bit too cold to swim, so we didn't actually swim. It was Christmas. At the moment the water is actually quite nice. It's warm still, but everybody is saying that in a couple of weeks it will be a little bit too cold for them. I guess it won't be too cold for me. But the view is awesome. Reminds me a little bit of Gotham City in Batman. But everybody is taking pictures here as well. So this is like the perfect spot. If you want to come here, this is the perfect spot for taking pictures for Instagram and yeah, just for yourself. Also, lots of top restaurants are here located in Blue Waters. I haven't been to too many restaurants here on Blue Waters. We'll need to check them out a little bit later, as we hadn't had time to do anything right now. Like since the move, it's been 2 weeks, and for the first week we've been just doing all the shopping for the flat, getting the Emirates ID as well. And then the second week I had to catch up on all my work that I have missed. Now it's just like the first Saturday where we can actually relax a little bit, film as well for you guys and show you like how Dubai actually looks like. We're just heading back from Blue Waters to Marina, actually JBR and then Marina, and check out the view. So it's crazy. As you can see, this is the famous bridge which connects Blue Waters to JBR. JBR is actually extremely touristic, looks incredible. I'm actually super happy that we decided to move to Dubai. It's incredible. And especially today, as you can see, it's November, late November, and it's super warm, like it's an ideal weather right now. Obviously in summer it will be too hot, but we're actually planning to go to Spain or to south of France over summer. But for now, we're just enjoying the weather, the views. We just met up with my sister. My sister has been living here for 2 years already. She has actually a vlog. It's called Dubai Diaries, if you want to check it out. And we met with her and went for some light dinner. There's a drone show going on right now. It's actually quite cool. They're doing it every evening. Not sure if you guys can see it on the camera, but it looks really, really cool. This is actually the famous JBR. It's just across Marina. And as you can see, a lot of people are renting cars here. So a lot of rental cars are based here in JBR. A lot of hotels as well. Maybe you've seen on Instagram that a lot of people are driving like Ferraris and supercars. Mostly it's actually rental cars that they rent maybe for a week or for a couple of days. They're widely available. I'm not sure about the rates, I need to check them out.